So you know Smokey Bear, right? Not Smokey the Bear, but Smokey Bear. He's the most successful federal government campaign ever carried out by any federal agency that I'm aware of. He's pretty much globally recognized and a well-known figure. Well, did you also know that the Forest Service failed to accomplish his main goal of having a healthy forest? Yeah, that's right. You know, they do admit that the 10 a.m. policy, which put out the fire that was reported by the next morning by 10 a.m., it was a failure. Not because they failed to put the fires out. In fact, because they put too many fires out. And what did that result in? Forests overburdened with fuel. And that has paved the way for the mega fires that we see now and stand replacing fires and forests that really shouldn't have stand replacing fires. Stand replacing fires are normal in some ecosystems, but like this ponderosa pine here, those ecosystems shouldn't be having the stand replacing burns. That being said, with all these federal government employees being laid off, who's going to be managing the forests? You're going to let the loggers do it? Because we know what they want. They look at that tree and they go, looks like a lot of good 2x4. Looks like good profit for me and my shareholders. Well, that's no way to manage a forest. I can tell you who has been managing the forest for a long time. It's the indigenous people of this land. It's the ancestors of this land. And they know how it's done, and they know how it's done right. Well, I think it's time that we learn from them and talk to them. And not only that, help them and learn from them and take the management into our own hands. We don't need the federal bureaucracy to manage our forests. We need each other. We need community. We need to build community. We need to support these ecosystems. If we don't support these ecosystems, who will? Who will support the ecosystems if we don't?